sure. Pretty sure.
Huh?
I'm back, nigga. Pretty sure you gonna win?
Yeah. Like I say, yeah. So that one's coming up on October 27th. If y'all want more details about that, you can hit me up on here or send me a text, whatever. Y'all know where to find me.
A little bit better.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's because you got a bright old light in the back shining right out there. But it's all good. It is what it
It's
is.
sunny as hell down here, sir. Carolina, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, it was 1080. Half of the company is down south right now. So
Yeah, we're merging into other locations right now.
oh, I got a lot of information for you, sir. But you know, intro. This is co-host Renaissance. But you know, it is what it is, sir.
Yeah.
So, you got your,
Yeah. So, huh?
you got my phone had overheated because I was trying to plug it up so I could be ready. I got the little stand and all that. But then as soon as we start getting busy, it started saying it's hot. So I think, you know.
Because you got an iPhone, dog. That's why.
Yeah. That's all. Like, if you say anything, I'm blaming Steve Jobs. And my wife said you fired me, so. But she was like, I was about to say, I was like, you can't. I was like, she don't know the inside joke that I used to fire you every day after you left the office. I was like, like, if you was in the office, you know the never-ending joke was Indy get fired every day. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, but I don't work for you. But he'll be back tomorrow. So, you know, 1080 business, 1080 business.
That fire so that doesn't work here.
All right, so overall, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, just working on the projects and stuff like that. I'm gonna show them for items of the week. I'm gonna come through and show them some pieces that I made.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, because you got them. But we're going to go through this pattern thing. Like, that's my only job in due diligence right now. And making sure that, you know what I'm saying, we got that. I mean, are we going to preview that on the 1080?
Yeah, I was gonna do it today. I already got the stuff up. Yeah.
For the show? You going to preview for the show? Like, how?
What?
Like when we finish the, you know, the collar and everything? Because I'm going to do it. That's what I'm saying. It's just got to be it's some more dark stuff. So
yeah,
like that coming down there, I'm gonna have to account for the chest dart and all that, and then I could, but it's gonna be just some fabric missing because it ain't no bust. You know, like with women, everything go down to the bust. So I gotta play that like it's our dart that come in right here, which is 2 inches from under the underarm. So some angles we gotta play with, but overall I think I got it. So I gotta do it in muslin. And that's only, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, you can do it in fabric, so I ain't worried about it. After I do it in muslin, I make sure it hit, then it's a wrap.
All right. Let's finish through the intro first so I can just get through this and then I'll have. Well, it's not really the intro, but like I said, just more on 1080. If you want more about us, we have a website. You can go to 1080club.life. You can find us there. Also, you can go to our Instagram at 1080club. Find us there as well. And then to end the show will be Don't Threat on Me, which is just more news or updates, news and trends of like the fashion world and things that we talk about. Just kind of dissect them and give our own opinions and thoughts on them. So, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, how's the new place treating you? How's everything over there? Y'all got down there okay?
Yeah, so right now, for our viewers, ain't that many of them right now, but down in North Carolina, like by Fayetteville, so we in Hope Mill, so you know everything. But it's military, so outlook on everything as far as business go, you know. It's gonna be that military life, uniform, a lot of business. I can do probably 1 million hymns. I'm with it.
Right.
You know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking
shirts,
at
maybe shortening shirts or something like that.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like even the captain, the sergeant, and all them uniforms, like those jackets. So
yeah.
And then it's a lot of churches, you know, respect is due, but all the churches around here, I look at clothes, period. So I look at the amount of clothes that's going to be in everything. So the amount of choir robes and the guys that wear suits, pants, all that, like, it's bank. So got to get the company going got to get some employees, so 1080 gonna be pumping. Don't worry about it. But go ahead,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, so all right. Well, I mean, we can hop into the first little segment. Well, I mean, I already kind of hopped into it already, which was just breaking down
I
like
was already in the show
our
by the
shows
time I
and
came
everything.
back. Yeah,
Huh?
you was talking about the show when I came back. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
No, I just let them know that there's the two shows on October 5th. There's one that's our anniversary, and then October 27th is the one for the Paris one.
man,
But yeah, you got anything else updates for 1080?
basically we're gonna have a company down here in a minute. That's it. Like I ain't trying to be, but yeah, it looked like there's a lot more clothes down here, and they look at New York different, so we're gonna
Well,
get
talk
the
to them for a
images.
second, because I'll just change that into the items so I can show them, and then I'll move the camera. So I'll be right back.
1080, 1080. Take over your live, 1080. So you can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, so you can talk.
Oh, yeah.
All right, talk then. So what you changing it to, sir?
Just the pieces from the show, I guess. I'm just showing up for.
Oh, the one that you took to the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like we got the Flyer brand too. So when I be seeing stuff with airplane and how it's connected with the airport, that's how I be looking at the connection of that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You got to go meet up at the airport, fashion show at the airport. Crazy. I'm sure it happens all the
I
time.
gotta bring the win back. I definitely gotta bring one back. That was shit.
No, the Fly Boys. I might make that blazer though. I might make the blazer because if you look at the pilots, how it's done with the stripes and everything and the piece around their wrist, it's usually like a gold little strip, like like piping. Go ahead. What you got? Oh yeah, turn around.
Turn this up. What do you mean? Oh shit!
Oh
Not zoom out.
no, we see. I can see.
Hold up. I'm not stepped in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can see.
See how far away. I can see from your shoulders to probably like your knees.
You can't see my body though.
I mean, most of it, but
Oh, there it goes.
not the entire frame, sir.
What about now?
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah. Yo, based off that blazer that you sent me, I'm thinking of a lot of blazers like that peak lapel that you sent me with that short peak. Yeah, like five or six buttons at the bottom. Like I'm seeing a lot of them. Like I can see that jacket.
Oh, the blazer that I sent you.
Yeah, that black
The one with the
one.
buttons.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know about all them pockets and all that.
Literally, if I put buttons down, it's gonna be this, but I have to like extend this. But it's technically not a blazer. But yeah, this is some stuff I made for the show. I still got some more stuff to put onto it, but this is it's just like a crop jacket with like extended sleeves. I got like the contrasting colors on there, which is 1080 colors. Got the comp collar. No buttons. I could have added buttons, but I didn't want it because this is supposed to be more for like opening, like breezy opening.
We gotta do a clasp kind of connection kind of thing that just kind of, and that magnet situation too.
Yeah,
throwing it in.
I could.
But so if it got it get a little breezy.
I mean, this is not even supposed to be like. It's not even supposed to be like.
It's resort, sir.
It's just supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying, like like a singer or something, like just like one of the outfits just to throw on or something, like, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't really supposed to be like an actual
closure to it, so
like
it
ain't
got to be explained, sir.
Huh?
It's understood. It ain't got to be explained. It's understood.
No, but I was saying no. That's what I'm saying. But like them, they were saying like, oh, they sell ability and everything for that. But I was like, I was just trying to more do like avant-garde, not like crazy avant-garde. Like obviously,
not avant-garde. That's not avant-garde.
I know, but like more compared to like 1080, like this is more like. I mean, I do got the slacks. So like the slacks are the double pleated slacks, which is I kind of brought it back in. That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be like a little bit like rock starish, I guess, like almost. I don't really know how I want to put it. The word
The different era.
necessarily put it, but yeah. So like I said, like the double pleats in the front, like the wide boxy fit, no pockets in the back. Got the dart in the back going through it.
Double belt.
The six belt loops. They got the wider belt loops too. I was gonna put I was gonna make a damn. I forget it.
At the bottom.
Anyways, at the bottom of the pants.
Cuff.
Yeah, cuff. Like I was gonna put a cuff at the bottom of it, but
that's gonna be
that
that make
good,
it,
but I don't know.
they gotta be longer though. Like you gotta make them Balenciaga longer. Like they make their pants super long, and then putting a cuff in it too.
But I took it up like 2.5 inches though, like before I added like the fold.
Yeah.
So it's like I still got a lot if I really wanted to just like let it all out.
You know how many inches a cuff need to make a cuff? You
Four?
need about 2. Yeah, about 4 1/4, 4.5.
Like double it, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
No, I mean, but hey, but and then that's what I'm saying. Like if you got the bottom of it like a full.
That's how you do it. Because if you really wanted to just cheat it just to make it look like it, you could just base it at the bottom, or saying attach it at the bottom and just flip the back back up.
Yeah, but then that's a cheat way, Like
that's what I'm saying. But that's just to show you that that's what it's supposed to look like. I mean, nobody would know.
For the style, like style wise, for the show wise and things like that. That's why the option on that closure is on you all the way up to the show, really, because you can show them how it can close or how it connect.
Yeah.
Like that's why I want to, like the magnet thing. I think we're gonna smack them with the magnet thing. So don't worry. All answers will be, all questions will be answered then too, because if they questioned it, then we just showing you the quality of. So don't let them get you.
But I remember. You remember the girl from last year though was like some big like moppy dress. It's like she can't sell that. So that's why I was like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, there's no way.
That's why I'm telling you about your wordplay. Don't be using an avant-garde word because that puts you in a different category. Avant-garde is not sold like that.
Right.
Stop using. Don't use verbiage that some of them using because we tailor, sir. No, this is a tailor fitted to us. Like keep like stay in our lane, bro. Because they're going to try to take you off into avant-garde. We don't do avant-garde. They don't even do couture, but they use it a lot. Couture ain't nothing but the hand. Like, see them doing no soul hand work. Like, no, that's machine. No, that's this. I see it, but I don't be, you don't want to put them down because you look like a hater. Oh, I got a story. I told you the story, all right, with the gas station thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell 1080, but I'm going to tell it quick. I'll tell it at the end on updates. But it's the lesson in it to me because it caught me off guard, but it made me feel like, people really don't know who they talking to sometimes. That's why I do watch who I'm talking to. But once you show yourself and you expose yourself sometimes, you can't go back from that. Like she can't go back on that for me. Like, you talking to a manufacturer, you talking about, selling me a shirt. And if you good at like now it's your salesmanship. That's why we gonna work on that for the rest of the summer. Our marketing and salesmanship. Like, Indy the salesman, he talk too much, so. But
it's not hard to sell. I mean, it's easy like to talk to people, but it's just when it's talking to the correct people and actually be able to get something out of the. Yeah. I'm not talking to people for no reason anymore. Like I don't want to talk. I need some money.
Things that ain't business related or on topic what I'm doing, like I just try to stay away from it, or even having a conversation about it with people that I don't, need to be talking to. Because if it's a loved one, that's different. I'll talk about basketball to my little brother. I'll talk about something off topic. But speaking of that's later. That's what I'm saying. Like we got that as a topic, right?
What?
We got USA as a topic, right?
Well, like the Olympics.
Yeah. USA.
We can throw on that. That's fine. We can start Don't Threat on Me.
Hey. Oh, no. Where we at? You the host, fool? I'm trying to fill in because you getting dressed and everything, so.
No, that's cool.
So where we at? Tyler?
Don't threat on me.
Don't threat on me?
Take me 3.
right, so today's sponsor is
Big snack. Jelly beans.
jelly beans. All right, fool. All right, so where we at? Because I got an earful on about 2 or 3 of these topics, but I don't want to drag it out, so I gotta let you get your, where we at with it.
If you want to start there, that's fine. I mean, that's one of them.
What USA
Olympic?
USA Olympic.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, so how we tied to that? Like I look at the subject, like looking at like whatever the headline is, and see how fashion is attached to it, and then how tailoring and all that, how it really worked. But when I seen how Ralph got but this ain't the first time you got it though. But
so I mean, you gotta explain to them what you're talking about. You can't just.
Oh, so I was just about to say he made the blazers.
Are we talking about the Olympics? We're talking about USA's Olympic outfits. Ralph Lauren made the outfits.
Like, I'm getting around to it, but if you want to get straight to it, it's the Olympic outfits. But Ralph Lauren making the outfits but he made the shirt, pants with a blazer, the shirt, the tie, the pants. Like that's what I feel like we are. Like that's why I feel like that's how big of a company we are, and then how far we doing men's, because he go in on men's, and like even the lady stuff, like I got a woman's cut to it, but that's a man's garment. Like that's a shirt, like that's made in like probably designed for a guy, but then when you put the darts in it, probably cut it up, because they gonna tailor it towards their body, and that's what make it good. Like we could take a men's shirt and tailor it to a woman's body, so that's tailoring. Yeah, so you want to check that out. That little strip. You see that little strip, that little all that.
That look like on your pants, like from your pants.
That's bias tape. We can use grow grain, or we can use bias tape and all that. But I know how to do all that. Like, and that's a simple notch collar. So on the tailor side, I give his blazers probably a 10 out of 10. Like I know what it takes to do that, but the pockets, all that.
He is plain though. I mean, I understand it's Olympics. Like you're not going out to show out, but it's like you could have done something though. Like
see all of them fitting. Like every jacket I see on all the people, they fit nice. All the clothes fit good. Like I'm saying, like I had to give him credit because he ain't go throw them a whole bunch of boxy ass jackets and tell them get it how you live. But so even if he did, props to the tailor.
But they're all unlike. But they're on they're unstructured blazers, so it's not like you have to do like what I'm saying. They're just gonna fall like on them like a shirt, almost.
I don't know. It don't even matter if they got canvas in it, if they got if it's a springtime type of, because they are in
I think it's like a springtime like unlined blazer.
I mean, I don't care. It fit nice, and everybody I see it on, it fit them right. Like every blazer, every somebody you see, it fit them right. Even the pants, like he got the denim wash, the wash pants with like everybody on that photo had wash pants in the same tone.
Yeah,
like, that uniform. That's what I'm saying. Like you got
over here in it. Oh, cornball.
We gotta be pumping something to get that out. We gotta be pumping something. We gotta have our factory and stuff. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the factory. We can't pump that out and do that for the USA team if we ain't got them boys, and we ain't got the place and unit for it to be done. So 1080, we working on that. I don't know what summer we gonna be in there. But if you see that 1080, and they said that's American made, like, and you see that made for the USA brand, like just know it's brought to you by this guy. Oh no, hey, you up there? Or because it could be either way. You above me, ain't you?
Huh? I'm below you. Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I want to be talking stuff and be pointing. You be next to me. Yeah, but just the looking at that, just really, being like that's inspiring right there. But like on different levels, like I don't want to be in the Olympics. I want to make Olympic clothes. Like everybody ain't thinking the same. Like I see him. Oh, he can. Oh, I want to. Like you saying, you looking at what fabric they using to make it all fit everybody. So are they using cotton? Are they using seersucker? Are they using whatever?
Wool.
So
no, I don't think everybody uses like a lightweight wool, but I'm pretty sure it's cotton.
But
if it's in winter,
a lightweight wool is like a 100, like the 1/8. I mean the one you got to put canvas.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like these jackets though.
to. You got to be feeling it. Like, and then
It's like
that's
a
the racing.
NASCAR, almost like
Yeah.
racer. That's it. I mean, it's nice.
And that's an American thing. Like race car driving is an American thing. That ain't, the Grand Prix and all that is
The
over.
hillbillies, the hillbillies was running.
Like,
They were running away from the police. So that's why they invented NASCAR to tune up their cars like that. If y'all didn't know that,
man, what
history lesson at 1080.
right? You got your history lesson at 1080. Them boy, why you got liquor? Why you got them people that run through get their moonshine and all that?
Yeah.
That's
Them good old boys. Is that what they used to call them?
good old. You say good old boys?
Starsky and Hutch or whatever.
Right. Or the with the
No,
car
bad.
with the X on the top.
Yeah, nah, that's a good predator flag. No.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what I'm saying. We ain't even got to reference it. It don't matter. How you gonna, fam?
What's that?
You gonna lose and then like wave your flag like
it really don't mean nothing. You a loser flag.
No, nobody
still here. You still lost.
Stand up to your flag and do this. Maybe.
Yeah, they probably go like it. That'll be stop.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I tried to stop. Anyway, sir, next subject.
Cancel. All right.
Right. I hope so. Man. I don't need no phony friends and phony fans. Phony customers. I don't even care about what kind of customer you is. If it fits you, that's what it's supposed to be. Yo, it shouldn't be who you like or who like you. Not yo. I don't know who owns.
But people like giving fits though, because especially like I'm sorry to say it, but especially like heavier people, they be trying to wear like bigger fits, like trying to hide their fat and stuff. So I hate to say it, but
you say
like
that.
But that's why we can't. That's what I'm saying. Like we do more tailored fits, though. That's what I'm saying. So there's different.
That's all it is. That's what I'm saying. Like once you tailor, they gotta understand what tailor really is. Tailoring is the answer, because tailor mean that it fits you no matter what it look like, no matter or like whatever style you want. It still gotta fit you. It still gotta go on your body and stop and start where you need it to start and stop at. So unless you got a tailor, like the designer can't do that. I'm gonna let you know now. Like the designer can probably draw it. The designer could even come and brainstorm and think about that idea with you, but the tailor the only one gonna execute it. So I guess we the executioners, sir. Like, cause like, I mean, it don't really matter what you come up with. At the end of the day, there's only certain things that's possible.
All right.
And then like we're clothes, like we make the pattern, like we put it together, we do all that. So tailor's most important part of the piece. Even though you can have all that stuff, but never, taking those people away. But I do all that too, so we do all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need a lot of people, but a lot of people we really need is really so we can sew these ideas together a little bit faster, so we can supply these customers that's gonna get real happy once they really, really see it. Cause I mean, we show them. I know what you're doing. You're showing them, but they gotta see it up close. They want to touch your shirt, sir. Is that a 1080 shirt you got on?
Oh, they love the way this one. Yeah, you know how to throw it on.
That's what I'm saying.
Now I'm in my house. I can show you all 1080 stuff every day. I'm wearing 1080.
That's what I did. Like once you get the brand going and you got every day for you, they're gonna be like, all right, I like that, and like let's put it in
the way the PK, they love the way, especially I hate to say it. Well, not I hate to say it, but like the older people. They touch this, like, ooh, like, yeah, some older people money too.
It's mature fabric. It's even though it's being done during contemporary times, it's still a mature fabric. And if you like it, you like touch, like that sensory thing, like them little dots. You seen them little things? I don't really remember that as a kid, but they got some little toy with you put the things in and out and all that, and they say it's a sensory thing. So we might got a sensory clothes, like because they look a little bumpy and you feel it, like it's texture. That's part of the feel, like you feel good, like once you, but then it's not itching, like it ain't nothing that get on your skin.
Nah, it's smooth. You better feel like it's on, dog. It just drapes on you.
But they ain't gonna know that until they get it, so they gotta get it. So y'all need to buy it. Like, come shop with us somehow. Like, put an order in 1080 life.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say honorable mentions at the Olympics. I mean, everyone would talk about the Mongolians. So I guess we could talk about. I don't know if you want to talk about the Mongolian outfits.
You say honorable mention.
I
It looked
mean,
tight.
like everyone was talking about it, so I don't know if you want to give your opinion on it, or whatever. You seen anyone?
I mean, is it why they doing something? Are they
Well,
doing something?
basically, it's like traditional clothing, but like usually, like the Olympics, they don't have like
What are they doing in
like
that?
clothing and
Would
stuff
be
like this.
somebody. I mean,
Huh?
I'm gonna say this. What are they doing with that on? And then what are they like?
Doing anything
Where
with
they
it?
going?
It's
Like
just like ceremony stuff.
that's what I'm saying. Like if it's going to battle, like I don't know, like it might not be good. But hey, you see Kevin?
Yeah. Hold
He on
on.
vacation. That's what I told him. I was like,
What did he say? Oh no, he didn't say that. Oh
we
nah,
was
you
just
about to get kicked.
look,
You about to
look,
get
look,
kicked,
look.
boy.
Look, before we got on, we was just arguing, texting and stuff. I was like, what is he? I'm like, what you doing? He's
Oh,
like, oh,
Cam, you still coming
I'm
to
about to
the
go to the beach. I'm like,
to
get
it?
off here.
Dang, look, don't let me get in the three-way and have to cuss him out. Oh yeah,
For no
quick
reason.
question though. You still coming to the event or what? Let me know in the comment.
Right. Right. He want to know right now. He on vacation. Leave him alone. Let him vacation.
Nah, I need to know, dog. We making plans. We trying to make some
Nah, 'cause
money out here.
he gonna be back next week, so he gonna have to
He
work.
go.
I'm on him. I'm on him because he got to draw the front back inside of his dresses and everything. I only got one. That's what I'm saying. Like I got to do that pattern for you, but then we got to work on that. Like yo, on my way to the beach. Look, there you go. Look, I'm on my way to the beach. Get out of
Yeah,
here,
look, I
Kevin.
would have had a bucket hat for you too. Look, freshly made, dog.
You know, Kevin wear them baseball hats to the front, hat wearing. Oh no, but that's gonna block that sun. Yeah, you might need that.
I hate it, but I like it. I don't know, like I hate the way it looks, but the way it flaps, because I didn't put any
Kind of go
interface in
around.
it, because I just like the way it like. That's what I'm saying. They like put interface, but I'm like, I don't want interface. Like I don't want it to be straight. Like
Because it'll get down to the front and it be. And did you sew it around or did you just left it? Did you put the
I sewed it inside out and I flipped it, and then like I still got to close a little part in the back. That's why I
Oh,
have
you
it
didn't
that way. So.
top. That's what I'm saying. Did you top stitch it? Like
Oh
quarter
no,
inch
I
top?
still got to touch it the top and the bottom. I literally fixed it last night. Maybe I was just throwing it together.
They easy though, but you did it.
They were. That's what I'm saying. But I don't.
You
I'm gonna make another one though. The 3-piece one. The one that's the one,
right.
2, and then the brim. Huh?
How many panels you got?
On this
You got 6 panels.
one, 6.
Yeah. You did the 3 and then sewed them together like that.
I just kept sewing them together.
No, that ain't how you do it. It's probably. I mean, it's fine, but when you're doing a top stitch, that's what's gonna make that. Like now,
That's
because
what I'm
if you're
saying. That's
going through the line,
it's gonna make it look more like.
I mean, you can go through the lining, but you can, do them individually, going down.
Oh, you mean like top stitch each line down?
Yeah.
Nah,
Only time you need to put. Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Each line a quarter inch from the seam, sir. Oh look, he said you need the hat. It's sunny down here too. That's why I'm like, man, 8 o'clock, sun out. Smack you upside the head like.
I'll send this to you if you come to the just come to the show, doc. I give it to you for free.
You come in and
All right, move to the next subject, dog. You got me out here off subject. We try to feed our fans, dog. They need it.
You talking to Kevin? All off topic. You don't even know what we was talking about.
All right. Yeah. So, but I don't know if you. Oh, I sent you that they just released the preliminary schedule for the New York spring 2025 collections, or not collections, but like shows or whatever. That's coming from September 6th to 11th. You looked at it?
What you sent me earlier?
Yeah.
I kind of breezed through it.
Okay,
so what I supposed to be coming?
Who's Mr. Weed? Major?
That's my cousin.
Oh. I was like, you said yo. I was like, I don't know who this is.
Yo, we ain't on the we ain't doing shit, cuz.
Yeah.
I have a little clock.
But no, I was just saying because like they had some people there that are firstly coming. That's the first time here, so it's Off White. It's the first time here. They're coming for they're
Fashion
coming
Week.
in for the spring, huh?
Oh, they coming here for Fashion Week in spring.
Yeah. Well, for the in September. I think it's their first year debuting, and then they also. I know this, and I was like, I know you must not have seen this, but guess who's on there?
Who?
Who decides war?
Oh yeah. But they just went
How
through
they
that
pick it
whole.
up so quick, dog? That's crazy.
But it's because
They're
they
not
just.
even like couture or anything like that. That's what I'm like.
But they entered their name in on the CFDA award or something like that, or the LVMH prize. So a lot of them, they graduate and go into other stuff after they, pledge their allegiance to these companies and people, because they ain't gonna let you do what you've been doing, but they give you a bigger. It's like signing to the league signing to the music industry. So it's just like if you, independent, or you do it yourself or whatever, but then you sign to, one of these bigger record companies, and they can put you worldwide right away. Like
They
everybody
can
can
give you the
put you in
publicity.
stuff. And
Yeah.
that's what they do with them
And they
small.
can give you the shit to actually make it, or the facilities to actually produce
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like they gonna give it to somebody like me that know how to make a lot of stuff.
But the
And they
back end
probably
thing is
dissect
like,
it.
yeah. Go ahead,
He's gonna dissect it, and then they're gonna remake it. Like it ain't gonna be nothing for him to cut that apart and get all the exact measurements and
Right.
then put.
Well, not even that. They just
That's
tailor.
digitizing. Like that little window thing, that window pane that they have, like church window, that's digitized. Like somebody drew that, or they digitized that, and then they have it the
Made
program.
it like embroidery or whatever.
All those big stitches, all that stuff is done by a machine that's programmed to do all that. They ain't got to do it no more sitting at the machine going back and forth. None of that's done no more.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. Like I ain't mad at it, but we don't have that technology.
I'm not mad
And
at it, but like I said, we are in a different bracket. That's why I
we
have to
not
keep stressing, like,
from
and
it.
that's why I have to keep stressing to myself, like, we're handmade stuff, bro. Like, we're not ready to wear it. So it's like,
But
oh yeah, and I have
I
other things to
have
talk to you about it actually about that. So it's just like, it's a difference for the next section, but it's like yeah, like we're handmade, so it's just like our stuff is going to be first of all better quality, and then not only that, it's like it's handmade. So I don't know really what to tell you. Like this is like actually,
unless they know the difference in quality and the difference on why that's why we got to take them through that handmade process. Because if they got to think about and look, if they even give it a peek on seeing what we do to put this stuff together, and they know what it costs to in time, like people don't. They spend their time on stuff, but if they see us do something, they don't even watch videos that take that long. They sit. That's what I'm saying. Like we got to give them those 60-second ones first to let them know this take an hour. So this pocket could take an hour. This collar could take 2 hours. Like, but we doing it, and if we sold it all by hand, like you got to think about that. That takes time, and you should pay for people that take time and do things by hand versus somebody that use most of the machine. And
I was gonna say it's almost like the difference is like fast food and like going down and sit down to eat. Like, yeah, you both still getting food, you still getting fed, but it's like obviously one's better for you and the results are better and the quality is better.
That's what we like back home. They say food that stick. Well, that's a Southern saying. Like a lot of people say they gotta stick to your rib, and ain't nobody gonna be able to stick nothing to your rib. Better than the tailor. Like we do that. Like we get your measurements, so. We got to bring it back to tailoring every time, sir, because we got to show them the difference and why they designer friends don't talk like this, and why they stylist friends don't know this. Like they might know a little something. They might went to class and then they transferred. Because I'm tell you, this is what happens. So to get off subject, but it's still fashion. When I went to design school and I was in there, it was the merchandise management kids that kind of started right next to the fashion design kids, and we was working hand in hand. But like we will have certain classes that specialize in sewing. They will have classes that specialize in selling or learning about all whatever they learned about. So it was more marketing that way, sales, all that. But they were still dealing with clothes, so they'll still be dealing with us. But then when it came down to it, a lot of them can't sew, but they would get these jobs, and they was able to, you know, be managers because they knew so much about this brand, that brand, and how to talk the talk, you know, like Club Monaco. Like I'm like, I can't work there. Like I know how to sew it though, but it's like I know how to sew it. Like I don't even wear it, or it don't even, I don't even know what's saying it don't look right on me, or it don't look right me selling it. Like it's just not my style. And then if you seen it next to me or on me, you probably wouldn't say it's my style. But I can sew it though. Like I can make a dress. But that's what I'm saying. Like the difference in the tailors is what we gotta show them in that handmade. Like it don't matter who you are. Like, you know, like we gotta show them the difference in it. And these brands, they got these companies. Oh, we got a question.
Yeah.
It's from bro. He hit us up earlier, I think too. Talking about did the countries have better outfits than the USA? I don't think so. Ain't nothing better than the USA. Next question. I'm not paying top I'm not paying top dollar for that Ishad though. I believe. And handmade gets my top dollar. But we also thrifters, cuz, so I see me thrifting a lot. Like that's why I'm about to hit up the thrift store.
I don't know if you saw the question, but he's saying that like, have you seen like the Japanese dyes and stuff like that, where they have to literally their arms and stuff literally get dyed for days because of like them doing like dyeing the jeans and stuff like that. So
that's the indigo.
The comparison to that
yeah, that's that indigo.
Like this,
like stone washing, that's the Palmer stone, and then the indigo when they dye in it. So they first start off with the cotton, just the cotton thread. So let's show like, let me walk you through the whole denim, you know, per like a little bit like process. But to make denim, it's a twill thread, so it's made on a slant like this, and then going straight across. So you put those two, you thread the whole loom and everything, warp and weft. You put that in, and you make it out of the small cotton threads, and then you dye it with the indigo, and then you wash it, or you know, next process is too intricate, but after you do that process, and then you get that raw denim with the salvage edge. A lot of them Japanese, they like that.
Yeah,
because it costs more. Because it costs more. Like, and then the weight.
It's dirtier, you know, and it's heavier. Like,
and if you know, denim reflects dirt, and like, you know, the dirt ain't gonna stick on it. Like, so you want that good denim, the good weight to it. Like most denims, like 5-6 ounces. Wait, maybe more. No, I didn't see 10 ounce. Like 10 ounce.
I think like 10, yeah.
Yeah, like more of that. But I'm thinking of cotton t-shirts. That's all I was thinking. My bad. But but after that, you can take that same jean, and that's what most of them do, and put it in a washer. So they had these big industrial washers, and they load them in, and then they throw the stones in, and they wash it, and that's what create, you know, that stone wash.
Yeah.
So,
which is like the lighter prints or whatever on there. But like, imagine them having to do all that and then them selling it for like $100 or something. Like, it would be crazy. Well, not even that. It's just like, come on, you have to pay for equality. I mean, anybody that does anything like for a profession or whatever, imagine them lowballing you on what you do, and you know you're a professional. That's basically how it feels.
Competition, or that's when they can go somewhere else and get it for that price or whatever. Like, if there's no competition, where you gonna go? I just spun some people around, and they didn't came right back. So if we tell them, hey, you ain't gonna get no quality nowhere else, and they's like, yeah, whatever, and they go around and they go look and they see that they ain't gonna get the quality that we gonna give them, then they're gonna come right back. I'm not worried about it.
I didn't think it was that bad though, but I be seeing like people like they'll get like an Amazon shirt, bro. Well, it depends on like, it depends on who you get it from. Cause like, if you know the brand, that is what it is. But if you get some like Asian brand that you just bought for $10, not $20, most of them just like they reach for something. There's a big old hole in it. I'm like, yo, how does a fabric even tear that easily? Like, that's crazy.
They gonna do it until they get tired. That's what I'm saying. When they get tired of buying this low quality,
you spent that much. You spent how many on that one shirt? Buying it how many times when you could have just bought this one shirt?
Justifies our price. So if you paying $5.45 for this. It's 540 for a reason, because you're gonna have that more washes to do. You're gonna have that much more quality. It's finished that much more intricately. The buttons cost that much more. You ain't spending a nickel on your, on your button. You might spend $2 on the buttons. Like, yeah, you like I saw the horn buttons. I was like, yeah, he just hey y'all.
Nah, these were kind of expensive though.
These
are like $2 something. These are like $2 a button. I'm like, damn, I did. But these are nice, dog. I don't know if y'all can see them, but it's like intricate colors on them. Look, you can see it like goes in with the shirt.
But that's what like that's what they can't appreciate that, because they don't come from the world we come from. Like, yo, you spend $10 on some buttons where we come from, they be like, yo, you balling, yo. Like, but sometimes you have to, because you might have to get 13, 14 buttons for a shirt.
Yeah.
You might have to get the buttons from the jacket to match the pins and the back pocket and all that. Like,
yeah,
that's the stuff we as tailors think about that, most designers don't even think about. But we got to go get the supply, because you're gonna give us that picture, and now we got to go fill that picture up.
And or just even the color of like the zipper, like will affect everything. Like, if you want it, like,
break it down. That's what I was like. They don't know about the buttons, the zippers, the interface, even the muslin to do it, to make sure that it fit or do whatever it needs to do. But all that stuff is stuff they want us to include on price when they want this custom, and that's why custom costs more. Like,
and at the end of the day, it's like, I got to get all of it too. This is how many different shops I got to go to. It's like 5 different shops I got to go to.
We make it a la carte. Go get a pair of pants and then break it down a la carte and tell them to put a price to that.
Yeah.
But them companies, they got 1 million zippers. Them companies, they got 1,000 hook and eyes, maybe more.
Yeah.
We got to go buy.
So that's why when they say, "Oh, it only costs this much," it's because they bought 1,000 yards, so only this much out of it costs. But no, like, it does not cost them. I hate when people, like, because especially on Instagram, they'll do like a breakdown. This only costs this much. I'm like, bro, the fabric by itself costs that much. Since they bought so much of it, it costs that much.
And that's the difference. Like, we got to break down yardage to them. Like, I got somebody that can call in from Taiwan type stuff, like Fabric Man. My man was doing fabric his whole life. That's his whole family business. Now he's teaching it over there. So yardage, really breaking that down on why stuff costs. Like, we spend like $100 on a certain amount of yards of fabric, and then you get the product. It's not like we just, like, it don't cost nothing for it. Like, and then it's only so wide and so long that we got to deal with. We got to cut that up and do things on the bias. Like, but we tailors. So they don't know about that. Like, you want that little intricate piece? Yeah, we gotta go through some hand stitching to do that, because you just got it in your head. It looked nice, but we gotta execute it. So, and then they don't know what it takes to execute that. What kind of stitches that? Go get a book. Go learn some. Go watch a tailor. Like, learn the ill.
But now they can't even put a button on, so that's why it's just like.
That's
where they get stressed off of making like a tote bag, which I'm not saying, like, obviously sewing obviously has its intricacies, but it's like, I don't know. The respect for professionalism, just in anything, I feel like nowadays is gone out the door, especially because of capitalism. I mean, people just trying to do everything for the cheapest. But that takes
the plumber. I don't disrespect the electrician. I don't disrespect the mechanic. Like, you got to know that some people just got certain roles and they do certain things, and if you can't do it, give them some respect when it's time for it to get done. I don't be going around just acting like I know to do everything, but the stuff I know, I know.
Yeah.
And that's what we at now. Like, we had clothes, and we know clothes the way a mechanic know a car.
But no,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I can see other people's professionalism. I hate to take it to another, like, go off subject, but it's like, I love it though, because like, even like, because somebody was even like, I was getting my eyebrows done when I was getting my hair shaved. Don't judge me, whatever. And like, even the person there that, because they did like the waxing, whatever, or excuse me, like with the with the threads, like with the threads, or whatever. But the eyebrows, but they did it like with thread. It's called threading. It kind of does.
But it's like,
but the lady even herself, she was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "You shaving this up and this and this." She was like, "I'm like, damn, these are eyebrows." And she's like, "You shaved it with the shaver too, huh?" I was like, yeah. I was like, "How'd you know? Like, this grew in like 2 weeks ago." Like, it's like just the
You know
professionalism.
your
Like,
ish. Like once you know your ish, you can't go back from it. It's like I can't go back from knowing what I know. But at the same time, I can't let nobody that's a janitor tell me how to build a building. Like,
oh,
yo,
that's
you
true.
can tell me
Yeah,
how to
yeah,
build
yeah,
a
yeah.
building. You
Stay
can't
in your
tell
lane.
me
You gotta stay in your lane.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, so that goes to the story. Walking down the street, somebody try to sell me something, and I'm like, no, I do what you do. So I made kind of a joke. I guess the joke was kind of cruel at the time, or whatever. But it was like, oh no, I'm competition, hoping
Yeah,
to lead up to more conversation.
yeah.
But she automatically just dissed me. It's like, oh, that's why I hate you, Negroes, and nah, nah, nah. I'm like, damn, like for real,
No,
like.
this is why we can't have
And that's what
nothing.
I'm
It's
saying. I
because of
was
you.
like, no, it's not like that. I was like, I don't, like, I make it. And then she took offense to that.
Yeah,
And I was like, no, I make it,
yeah,
make it. And then she
yeah,
took
yeah.
more offense. And it was like, I don't print. You
Yeah.
buy it from China. That's when it started to get more offensive because then it was like the tone changed a little bit. But it's like, yo, you buy t-shirts from China and you telling me about black business. I can make that shirt or I can do all that, but you send business over there because you can get it cheaper, and that's a business move. You made a business move that's profited to you, and then when I, as a businessman, choose not to do business with you on any level, buying or selling, because you ain't manufactured with me, you can't get mad at me. Like, oh, you didn't come to me to get that, even the print. Like, you ain't come to me to get that print. I do that too, but you want to sell me a hat, and I say no, and you mad at me. But you know, we can't get mad at people that don't know who they talking to sometimes. Because I hope to never bump into Bill Gates by mistake and then say the wrong thing and he find out something and then you can't block my blessings, but block my business. I was like, I don't want to buy my business out and then fire me or something like by 1080 and just fire us.
I'm
No,
saying
don't say
that.
nothing bad
Have you
about
seen
Bill.
the mini dioramas? No, I haven't seen the mini dioramas, but that's what I'm saying. Just like in general, though, disrespect other people's craft,
Yeah.
the time and the effort that we put in and
Even if they
stuff. So
in your craft too. Like that's my bad. That's what that story was to say. Even if they in your craft, they more, more knowledgeable or something. Like I don't disrespect nobody that do print or nothing like that, but I know that you don't really do what I do. But
right.
then they'll try to compete with us. They'll try to
But
make
what's
money
doing
off
print
of us.
though? You don't really do anything. Like I hate to say it,
No,
like
but you
you gonna
dissing
get it
them
anyway,
right now.
regardless.
You say that
But
you
in
just
terms of like print, like half the time they don't even make their own pictures. Like they're getting pictures from other places.
exactly.
Literally, they're doing everything online. They're getting the pictures from other places, sending it to another person to print that and put it onto a shirt and have them sell it to them so they can
You
sell
didn't
it.
even
Like you did
draw
nothing.
that. You didn't draw that. Like you
Yeah,
didn't
that's what
even
I'm
do
saying.
nothing. So
And they
what I
probably
do?
put somebody on Upwork or Fiverr to like draw it for them or something. That's what I'm saying. Like you literally did no steps in this, and you want credit.
Or you want to compare yourself to a real tailor or somebody that really do it, or like
Right.
coming at them like
This is
I'm
a
not
hustle for you.
just.
This is a side
Yeah,
hustle for
that's what
you.
it is. That's what I'm saying. Like that's somebody that's just selling it to hustle. And I can't be mad at you, but I can't
Right.
support you or can't like endorse you or say that
Right.
you are what you pretend to be, and that's a clothing designer. Well, maybe you are a clothing designer, but like
Ah!
you design clothes. That don't mean you're supposed to sell them, I
This
guess.
word
Like
just right out the
sell your
window. If
design.
you do anything with clothes, you're a
Sell your,
color designer nowadays. Like
sell
this
your
is crazy.
designs. They probably make more. But I don't want to. I ain't trying to sell your actual clothes because that don't make no sense to me. And if I just want to sell what some cheaper or inexpensive clothes, I'll just go to Walmart or somebody Family Dollar or something and just buy a t-shirt.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But and that's exactly what
I go that
this guy was saying.
Walgreens.
He
I
said
go even
literally
shout out
either
to all them.
so
My bad. No, I said Walgreens too. Those are like shout out to all of them because
yeah.
I buy from all of them.
Any retail low budget retail. Anyways, but I was saying like this guy was explaining something perfectly. He said like either you're at the top and you sell quality stuff, or he said you never want to be in the middle. Either you're at the top or you're at the bottom, because if you're in the middle, someone's always going to try to undercut you to the lowest price. So it's like either here or here.
They're
So
gonna yank you some way or the other,
they're
or
going to keep
like try to.
undercutting you. So it's like then at that point it's like, well, you might as well go to Target
Or
or
you go,
Amazon.
or you either go upscale or you downgrade your business. But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like upgrade or downgrade, but we in a nice lane because ain't nobody in it.
That's
Like
what I'm saying. Because now that's what I'm saying. As soon as you say it's handmade, that cuts out majority of people. And like, hold on, let me get to this next point because this is all.
Go ahead.
Because my brother actually that's on here that's talking. He was he sent me this video. It was actually about Dior, which LVMH, right? They got busted with a sweatshop, dog. But the funny thing is, it's in Italy. It wasn't in China. But they hired Chinese people in Italy. And they were paying them $2 an hour to do like these bags. And they were selling the bags. The bags it took, they literally saw the receipts and everything. They found receipts. And the cost of it was only like $60 to make. And the actual selling was like $2,500 to $3,000. They were making over a $5,000 markup like on it. It's crazy.
He got called like he just said.
Huh?
He just said Giorgio Armani just got caught up. But
yeah, I just was on that too as well with the bag.
Making bags, but guess what? Company down in what is that? Texas. Louis Vuitton got a company in Texas.
Yeah.
Probably
migrant workers.
I ain't gonna say that, but that's because I'm saying like I can't say nothing.
Right next to the border.
I can tell you about those sewing companies in New York. I can tell you about the table in most of them companies that you buy your clothing from, and the tailor that comes from the basement. Because I was that tailor. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta tell a different story and tell why you fit your clothes, and when you go get fitted, like we come out. Like we the ones that come and see, hey, let me see if that fit right. We tell you it do fit right, and then we the ones that fix it. So
sometimes they won't leave until you say it's okay.
Yeah, it's like it's early though too. Like we got to put it on in a different way, in a different sense, and we them guys right now. And I'm gonna call it out, and we're gonna call out a couple other guys. Like I saw Rich Fresh, and I'm gonna call out, shout out to, I looked at his suit and I noticed something.
Wait, is it
like always evaluate because it's a competition thing to me because we all compete. Like, but it's like a competition to hopefully you get better. But I'm looking at it and I'm noticing something because I read his bio and I know he didn't work for somebody that Zanya. Like shout out to Zanya because I know they do good suits. Yeah. And I
never talk bad about Zanya.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they well respected company and they do good work and they ready to.
Even Laura Piano too, but Laura Piano just got busted too. They had some like migrant workers or something, like they were not paying people and stuff like that as well.
I'm not like I ain't gonna say I'm not mad at that, but that's not the main issue I want to say about, because it's like everybody got to eat. Somebody got to eat, and then if somebody got the skill, you should pray them properly. That's what I'm saying. But if you got the skill, you can do it. Like I can't.
You got billions of dollars, bro. We saw that there was $1.6 billion. You can pay this man $40,000.
So, I went to. I done looked at his page. I done looked at the warehouse, and when he even at the table, like with his workers, they're Oriental. I saw some Oriental workers, Asian, or I don't know exactly where they from. Put it like that, but I saw them at the table while he was showing off a suit or something like that. So you have somebody else making this suit that you sell to around the world. No problem, I get it.
Who?
Rich Fresh. That's what I was talking about. We changed the subject, but I'm trying to get back to square one because it was really because I'm looking at how it's made because I'm looking at how the soup's made, and I'm like, yo, it ain't no dart in there. Like, ain't no jar.
It's a separate piece.
Where?
I thought it was a separate piece. No.
Yeah, he got all that color block and stuff going across there, but you need a dart. Like you're supposed to, as a man, have a chest dart, just like women have the dart for they.
Oh, you mean the middle dart? Yeah. Like the tic-tac dart or whatever.
If there's no dart, then it's pretty much a coat. Like a coat.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a tracksuit.
No, I'm talking about his blazers. His blazers are boxy. His blazers are not like made like a regular blazer. Like the pocket's not in it. Like he got this ticket pocket and the regular pocket and just like what things that like I'm looking at the tailoring on it. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call them out. It's tracksuits. Like, yo. K tracksuits versus that. And that's what I'm saying. Like with the whole same color, like how we need to do it. Like even the hat, sir. You already know I got one of them hats cut in some bouquet. So like from head to toe, sir. Them tracksuits.
Yeah.
They'll be out of here soon. Don't worry. And then like stepping on the on a red carpet with a bouquet something and leisure. Like this, like linen though. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what they need to know. Like how it's gonna be breathable. Like the breathable, you know, kind of fabric. So cotton, linen, hemp, flax, whatever. So,
And
yeah, I don't like how.
the good thing about it is cotton too, though. So it's not like polyester, nothing like that. It's, like you said, breathable.
You ain't gonna
I
sweat to
barely
death.
feel like I said. This is pretty. This is a heavier, thicker one too, bro. And I'm in my room, no AC on. Like I'm not even. I'm chilling, bro.
See, that was easy. That's and I see
I
this
should
guy.
be on the beach somewhere looking this good, dog.
I can see he went commercial. That's what I'm saying. Like he went commercial.
Of course, bro. Everyone in LA does, dog. As soon as you get on, I'm sure he met somebody.
But he
Somebody
got
gave
an
him
American
money.
company. He working out of he's saying he's an American company and he make it here. So if you making it here and you designing here and you doing all the stuff here and most of these celebrities got it, but that don't cost them nothing if you can
If he's making it for $100 and selling it for
maybe less than that.
$5,000.
That's what I'm bringing this whole thing back around to, sir. Because I've been to New York too, and I see I know what they paying these people. Why? Because they ain't even got no paper. Some of them. Like I've been in Men's Warehouse and they don't have paper. But not just Spanish. Like let's not get that confused. There's people in New York that's from other countries that they started. You know, they sold their whole life. So some of them
it's crazy because like these people just need money though, and it doesn't matter. Like a lot of these people just need money.
Okay, you just need money. That's true. But if you come from Kosovo and you don't have nothing in your pocket,
right? Exactly. You just need
listen, and you move to New York, and you can go into a clothing store, and they pay you $30 to $35 an hour based off your skill. When you came to this country with $1 in your pocket, what would you and it's doing something that you didn't you didn't did this your whole life,
right?
So you didn't did this your whole life. You don't have no doubt that you can do whatever job they throw at you, and now somebody will pay you a certain amount of money to do it, and that's how much more.
Really, it's good for them if they're paying them. Really, if they're actually paying them decently, that's good. But if not, if like you taking advantage of them and you working them all sorts of hours, and you pay them $10 an hour.
That's one aspect of it. That's what I've seen. Some people come in from other countries, come in and get alteration jobs, and then just be able to stay in life. I've also seen people come and they had to take the jobs that's on Canal Street. And they go in the and they sweat it out. And they have
That's just to start out with, I guess, or whatever.
But this how they making this how they sewing though. They're gonna be it's gonna be one person that's gonna be sewing the front to the back. Then the next person gonna be sewing on sleeves, and the next person gonna be sewing those two legs together, and that person gonna be putting the waistband. They're gonna be doing it in pieces, and they're gonna be trying to get as many done as they can get. So they can do the. It's not really an assembly line. You just got to stack them up, and then some dude gonna trade, but they ain't passing it. Like assembly line is like you passing it off. But they really have, or just like you putting something on top of, like, no, they gotta sew it, because that ain't machine. That ain't never gonna be done by machine. The way you have to do certain things and like blind hem and all that, stitching on the hand stitching. Unless you get rubber clothes or plastic clothes, that's the only way that you gonna not need a tailor. Until then,
well, that's what they're trying to do with this elastic and plastic and all this.
Not gonna happen. But
I'm not too worried about it though. But like they said, like they did a whole bunch of like, I don't know, a whole bunch of research or whatever, but they were saying like just like wearing like especially the leggings and all that is bad for you, wearing all the plastic all the time. You got to put
it's synthetic. Let's go back to the frequency in cotton, the frequency, all that stuff in the clothes. Period. Like see how, and you put on polyester, that's a certain frequency. You put on, rayon, like, and then what these products come from. Some things like rayon come from the inside of a tree. So the pulp, like the inside of the tree, they take it and then they make it into some mush, and then they put it through a string, and then they string it out like to a string, and then weaving it, and then that's the thread. So all that synthetic material they be making for these companies and putting on them, like, that's frequency. Those certain things that they put into people, like fashion, Fashion got a frequency to it. Like all that stuff that they making ain't good for you. Like we got cotton. Like and girls know what cotton do. Like cotton is what they use at all times. Like all the underwear. Yo, women ain't got no.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't got no cotton underwear, so you know. But that's the thing. Like that's even if it ain't nothing but that piece, and they know what it is. So cotton.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what. Ooh, see, you bringing up something that made me think about the dude I got. I mean, I just don't like everything that he did, but Tremaine.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't want to bring him up. That's gonna make the conversation longer. But you know, he did. But he had the cotton reef. But the concept behind it, and that's why it stuck, and people went with it because his.
I don't think honestly a lot of people know the symbolism on it. They just saw the cotton shit and was like, okay, we'll go with it.
It was consistent. It was, you know, like he did it. It was uniform, consistent, and it popped to the eye. So
yeah, exactly.
You're gonna stay with Levi for a minute, you know, and then
How is he with Levi?
He been with Levi for a couple seasons now. Like he didn't. I think this might be the last one, but because he ain't been doing nothing but doing the same print. Like, what are you gonna do with it? How many colors?
That's true. Some people just want to get paid. They don't really want to do.
But he got his own brand, and that's the thing about it. Like, if he was just using it as a collab and then going about his way
to get money.
Yeah, but he might just be
money to feed the other place.
Because Levi got seasons for people because they ain't doing nothing. So, hey.
Yeah, Levi be putting on everybody. They put on like all sorts of like different Instagram people all the time.
Couple singles. They got a couple singles. They had like when I was there, they had the last dude I saw was Khalid. Like he had a capsule. It's like they was doing capsules, and I think that's cool. Like rappers, all that. The ones that do they be rap like
you
right now.
Outfit. You get one outfit.
Right now, Offset and Gunna is pretty much the ambassadors or spokesmen for all them European brands. Like they endorsing the hell out of them, promoting the hell out of them, screaming the hell out of them. And it's like they ain't doing nothing for no American brand because it really ain't no American brand. So I can't be mad at them. Ain't nobody that they could put on to compete unless they copying them.
There's no really. The only European brands are the ones that are LVMH or whoever's on top of. You know what I'm saying? It's not like new people that come. There are some new people, but the only new people that they allow, that's what it is.
What do they fashion look like? If you an individual brand, do your fashion look like what everybody else is doing over there? Like, or is it something else that you doing? Like, I don't see no individuality and some wearable individuality. Like, I'm not dressing crazy, but if you got a jacket I like, I'll work with you. But there ain't no individuals that got like a nice jean jacket coming from out their line. Like back, well, I'm gonna say this: back in the '90s, we had Cross Colors, we had Carl Canal, we had those brands, and those were American. I don't know what it was manufacturing at, but those was American brands, and you know, they had nice cuts on it, and it was tailored to some people. But we need to be that. Like that's only like we need to put out that and be the manufacturer and be that here and be coming from the East Coast. Like the West Coast is easy, sir.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to make T-shirts and shorts.
That'll be our summer. Like we'll spend the summer in LA, something like that. But I mean, like the fall, the winter, the spring. I like the East Coast, Midwest, all that. Like everything over here. The summertime is pretty. I guess that is. And I don't really know Miami like that. I got some homies down there, but I'll do the West Coast for the summer and take over the whole fashion. But they got a fashion scene down there. So
yeah.
Venice Beach, it's like number of big shops, just nothing but fashion and shops and all that, selling fabric.
Armani, or not Armani, Amiri.
I want to take over. I ain't talking about Beverly. You talking about Beverly Hills? He in Beverly Hills. He ain't in the hood. Like he got some '70s looking stuff, and that's what I'm not mad at. And he going like. I don't think he gonna ever get the scene back. Like he could be on the scene right now, but I don't think he gonna get rap back. All his rappers is gone. Like he ain't got no.
Oh no, he ain't getting rap back. I think he went back. Once you go high fashion, I don't think you ever gonna come. Well, that's a lie because Prada and all these other people
have, but it's a long-lived title if you get it and your rapper trash or somehow like yo. If you Balenciaga, you good right now. Why? Because you went from that and that. You had multiple rappers, and you lost Kanye, and then you still had yelling at Gunna, like, and he popular. So you popular enough that you ain't you ain't out of fashion in hip hop. Like fashion is, you know, promoted by hip hop more than anything. Like that's why everybody want to cater to the, you know, the artists or want to be on streetwear and all that. But I just think we need to make it a different kind of conversation than what you wearing and who you can be wearing it. Like, yo, you can be from the streets and wear it. You can afford it if you're from the streets. But the oh yeah, the whole Miami thing. Most of my boys down in I don't want to say Miami, and then bring them up from West Palm Beach. My boy Popping them, the way that they dressed, they had the whole, you know, they wore Izod and the polos that they wore back when we was in college, like, so 98, 99, all the shorts, the Izod.
Yeah, I remember this, like the golfing like stuff, almost looking.
Eastlands, they wore polo. It was some dude, and that's what it is. They was wearing different than polo because they wanted to be different than the boys in Miami because they was with the bright polos, but then they went and got Izod and was doing the same color schemes. And but talking about Eastland, some what is it? Like, yo, they used to brag on it. And I was looking at it like it's just different, but it was clean. Like we'll go out there and be clean, like a nice polo. And you had a little
big ass shorts.
Yeah, or they do the tiger. What's the tiger?
Oh, damn! I haven't seen that one in a while.
The bunny.
Oh no, Lacoste is the alligator.
Lacoste is the alligator. What's the other one? This is another one. I don't know.
No, I know the tiger one, but I haven't seen it in a while. I can't remember what the
tucking his shirt in with a belt and some shorts, sir. Long.
I remember that. With those shorts and then like some colorful shoes too.
That was in '89.
A shoe to match or whatever.
But that's when I was getting away from the whole polo, Tommy, Nautica. Like that was a lane. Like I still wore it every now and then, but that was a look, and that's what they went for too. They wore Nautica too. Like that whole yacht looking look. I don't know nobody that got no tennis wear though. And nobody got no tennis looking, nothing, no golf, nowhere. But the golf that I do see is like by golfers, and they all tech like looking shirts now. They don't look like
well, yeah, because they're actually going to golf in it. Like I'm just here to look at y'all. I'm not here to actually play. It's like, nah. You know, like when you go to tennis, like you're not going to go play tennis, so you put out a nice flow.
Okay, I can figure that tennis you get hurt, you might have some feet injuries, but I didn't know people get hurt in golf. Like you know how many?
Oh, of course.
You know how many injuries?
You go back out so easily and go.
I'm thinking you just, you know, probably banged up a little bit, tired or something. Like, yo, this dude had to have surgery on stuff. Like, no, you golf.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who it is. Like, Tiger Woods went way too hard. Like, he literally was training for the Navy. He was trying to, or some military thing. He was training for the military or whatever. And, like, at one point, he was just going to quit and go to the military. It was, like, early 2000s. Yeah. But not like that nigga, he was going hard.
It was a bait. That's what I'm saying. Like he probably was trying to get away from it, but he was doing that since he was young. Like
that's probably why.
In him to do it, but to be like, man, like, well, you're building those stuff.
He swings is not. That's what I'm saying. Like people don't. It depends. Like the way he swings is like super crazy. Like nobody would have. Like he just be doing stupid stuff. Like I just seen the other day. Like there was a clip of him. Like he literally hit. The ball went behind the rock. A rock like this fat. He still hit the rock and the ball. Like the stupidest idea. And like literally the whole time he has to play the rest of the round, like hurting. Like every time he hits, he's like, like you're so stupid. Like sometimes you just gotta take the L, dog. Take the stroke.
And that's what I think he just was on some proving people type shit. And that's what I like.
Well, it's over to white people, so
I got a point to prove too. And it's like it's gonna be like on some Black Taylor type shit. It's like, yo, I don't know no Taylors like us, sir. So we gotta find them, and they need to know more than us, and like be able to teach us something. And that's what it is. Like, yo, you can't come around me and say that you're a designer and what you done did. Like, yo, do you know more than me? Can you teach me something, or do you know more to this game? And not how many friends you get. Like, I don't care about all that. I think they be caring about how many connections they can make because they know.
Right.
Like, I don't care about that. Like, you got friends or whatever, they'll be customers. Like, I don't care. Like, everybody buys what they need, and I'm going to be what they need in a minute, so I ain't worried about that. But do you know how to do something? And if you holding it to chest, then keep it. Like,
Yeah.
yo, if you don't want to share it because you think I'm an arrogant mother, I am, and you can keep it. Because I'm not gonna be your friend just because you're popular. I'm not gonna be your friend unless you know how to do more sewing than me, or you a dog on this. And that's because I got my friends. I already have friends now. Business associates and colleagues is what's needed for 1080. And yo, if you about that, like, yo, we ain't got to be blood brothers and all that. And that's what's like, I think people need to get away from that too, because they think that they got to like everything about somebody to do business with them. Like, yo, I don't care, bro. Like, I sew, and that's what I love doing. I don't have to love you to sew. So, yo, you ain't got to like buy clothes. You don't know who makes Charmin tissue. I'm going to use that all day because it's shit paper. But every time I think about who they be, don't look at me and see 1080. Just look at the clothes, feel the clothes, know that it's gonna fit you, and you don't know who makes Charmin tissue. That's gonna be my next call for the rest of the year.
Enjoy the lifestyle, basically. That's what he's saying. Enjoy the day. Go to 1080 Club. Life.
Ain't too many times somebody.
All right, we can end there though. We can end there though. Yeah. You got anything else to say though before we get out of here?
I know it was something I wanted to pick on somebody about, but it's mainly just stuff like Pharrell or something. But I think we got to bring him up every episode now because we just said something. Like, but it's
you hear that?
On his rise and on what he been doing, but just to critique him and everything and say stuff about him, like,
I don't think he'll be there after this year. I don't think he'll be there. I don't think he's going to continue.
But do you think he's gonna do his own thing?
No.
So what?
I think it was just like. I think it was just like a cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like something like he really wants. He had Billionaire Boy. He had Billionaire Boy Club.
You need to come make a factory. You need to make a factory.
He's not doing that.
What are you doing?
Kanye hasn't even done that. Kanye has how much clothes?
You need to make a factory in Virginia. Get them boys some jobs. Forget.
He could make one. Kanye could have made one in Wyoming for the cheapest.
He got 2 people jobs. The Clips. You can go take a factory. You can take that one amount that you played the Clips and go make a factory in Virginia Beach and feed 20 clips. I mean, a million clips because they're gonna be in Virginia and the tax. Man, don't get me started, sir. Because as soon as the factory is available for 1080 and all brands, for all brands, it's for all brands. I don't care who. Yeah. Everything. And that's what I told our factory worker. But I'll make everything. We making everything. 1080 for everybody. Join the club.
All right. Join us next week where every dad tells a story and fashion is our language. Catch y'all.
Fabric, the mother.